All right, so I want to talk a little bit about Brooklyn ties. You know, Sean King, the guy loved me. He wanted me to become a star. He said, I'll make you a star. My friend Chris Esposito got me in it. It was all going good. Then the guy took forever to fucking post what was supposed to be a promo. And he had one. It was about mob shit and supposedly all these stories that these guys have, real stories, real people. And it really turned out to be all fucking Brooklyn lies. There was no real stories. The guy had no plot. We were fucking improvising. Me and my friends and my cousin was making it right. And then the kid Zeth Nicoletti, he started crying like a little bitch to me. This guy won't do this guy won't do that. Chris Esposito, who's a good guy and he's my friend, I think, he agreed with me when I said, we got guys from Netflix. I had a guy from Netflix that wanted to, push this thing through. We had a little connection with a few things. And then Sean King, I had a girl from CNN named Lori in Atlanta, Georgia, tell me that she wanted to do a big article on this thing. And, she compared it to The Sopranos. And then Sean King didn't want it to be compared to The Sopranos. And I said, why? Why would you not want it to be compared? They're doing you a fucking favor even doing that, And then after that, he told me I signed the contract and that I had to do what he wanted to do. And I told him, fuck you and your contract. I said something stupid about what I would do if he threatened me with a contract. And after that, everybody agreed that we would boycott this Brooklyn ties thing because it was a mob thing and it was good. It had a lot of plots. It was good. Everybody liked it. Sean King, whose real name is Michael, he's an Italian guy who's scared to death. He thinks that people are going to shake him down, so he won't put his real name out. He's a janitor in a school building in the daytime. And when the girl told him that she wanted to do this interview, he goes, some of us have a day job. I'm like, a day job? You're a fucking janitor in a school building. Like, what day job do you have? Anyway, behind all of that, we decided to boycott this, right? And me and my cousin Richie Caputo, we all decided to do it. And once me and my cousin did it, the kid Zet, like a little cunt, stayed aboard. My friend Chris, unfortunately, stayed aboard. After the guy Raphael, who plays this guy Dominic, betrayed him when he did a little bullshit 5-minute thing in the up-and-coming movie about Gotti. And how Chris could further go on filming with this guy is beyond me. I really don't know. But besides all of that, now what's happened is somebody who's part of this cast, and I kind of know who it is, but I can't prove it yet, is feeding information to these fake guys with fake names. A guy named Timmy McGay or Timmy McGray, some guy Anthony Bono from Florida, some broad, her name is She May or something. You'll see all the comments underneath all my YouTube videos. And not as saying, I killed a girl, I'm a piece of shit, I'm a junkie, I fucked my cousin, all of this crazy shit when everybody who really knows me will tell you that my sister overdosed from drugs over a girl and a guy, and people got killed, yeah. You know what I mean? My sister was found dead on a rooftop landing, and the person and people that were responsible for that died. I never took the stand. Nobody knows why it happened. They assumed, they tried to say it was a girlfriend of mine that got killed, which everybody knows that ain't true. And nobody ever confronted me about this, ever. You hear me? And now little bitches are behind my back. They're all saying all this crazy shit that I did this, I did that. And in the meanwhile, nobody's ever told me nothing. I walk the streets. They're saying I'm broke now. I guess they think that I'm not wearing the clothes I'm wearing when you see me on Facebook and Instagram, that I have a make-believe car, a make-believe house, make-believe jewelry. I even have make-believe friends right now. And you know who you are. I don't mean all of yous. I got a real good circle that's small, and I keep my friends close to me. And anyway, the guy Timmy McGay, or whatever his name is, you'll see his comments. He's a rat. A little birdie told me that he must have gotten arrested and somewhere in Frog's Neck or whatever, and that in order to get out of this thing, he needs to set people up. And what better way than to say negative things about me? I'll react. They'll say that I threatened them and they'll lock me up because that's what they do. You know what I mean? And then meanwhile, from 1981 to 2010, I was locked up. Never had a problem. Nobody ever said nothing. I wonder if this guy could do that. We'll see, right? And then they make comments that I have no teeth, you know, I guess because I'm 60 years old and they're not big, white, and shiny. And then I have to tell them, well, they got like that from sucking their mother's pussy. I got to get nasty. I don't really want to do that, but, you know, people, they make you a product of what they're doing. And I'm getting wrecked doing this anyway, you know what I mean? Because all of these guys that make negative comments, and you'll see them when you're done with this, you scroll down, you keep going, and you'll see this guy Timmy, he's a tyrant. Actually, somebody told me that the guy might be a fag and he wants to blow me, so he needs the attention. And you'll see, he'll get it. Anyway, what else can I tell you about this thing? Now I seen a new promo by Brooklyn Ties. First it was like sit-downs and mob killings and violence, and we were doing it. It was great, you know what I mean? Now it starts off with the FBI knocking on the door, and this kid that I really thought was a good, tough kid, he answers the door and lets the FBI in. Why? Who the fuck knows? But that's where the story's going. As he's doing shit, he's a little midget kid. He's doing sit-ups, and then they question him about Dominic, the character Dominic. That's Raphael, that fucked Chris out of becoming Sammy the Bull in the Gotti movie, which I can't believe that anybody would even talk to him, right? And then, you know, then my friend Chris gets slapped. I think he shoots somebody, which was all good. He's a good guy, and God bless him. You know, that kid's the only kid that should become an actor in real life. All these other guys, they all suck. But anyway, where else do we go with this? Zet, oh, what a crybaby bitch he is. Some kid, Charlie Donier, was in the film with us. They sabotaged him to get him thrown out. They talked me into it and everything like that. Anyway, the kid Zet, he's a fat kid that lost a lot of weight. He works for UPS now. I think he's half Spanish. He's the lead star of this thing, which he breaks a bottle over a guy's head. He robs a grocery store. He beats up a coke dealer that weighs 80 pounds. And I think the promo shows him fucking some stripper girl. It's his girlfriend. And then he cries at the end. He has a nervous breakdown and cries. And this is Brooklyn Ties. It should be called Crooklyn Lies. But anyway, I wish them luck. You know what I mean? I guarantee that this thing will go absolutely nowhere. And if it does, the only one that'll probably become anything out of it is Chris Esposito, who is a good guy. I got to tell you that, you know, until I find out differently about this. Because right now, I don't trust anybody. I don't know who my friends are as far as that goes. And somebody's giving this guy information. This guy Timmy McGay or McGray, whatever the fuck his name is, Anthony Bono, this douchebag that's blowing them. And what people are telling me is that birds of a feather all suck dick together. So, all you guys like Timmy McGray, Bono, there's a guy called Dom Forget About It. What a stereotype fucking gangster name of that, Dom Forget About It. Yeah. Then, they're wondering where my finger went. Why didn't it,